Let's talk about it then. Then we're gonna dagger you up and then we can talk about it.
On the block with the ox, talk about it. We're prepared to give an answer, talk about it. See, we know what we believe, talk about it. Yelling precept, bring it out, bring it out. On the block with the ox, talk about it. Prepared to give an answer, talk about it. See, we know what we believe, talk about it. Yelling precept, bring it out, yeah. Bring it out.
If a black man cracked the sky open, and that day is called the day I'm gonna avenge my people and the people who have been murdering my people, what he gonna do to the white man, woman, and child? He gonna get his lick back for us. You know what I'm saying? We've been killed in the street, and it's like the big homie gonna slide for us, right? Our big brother's gonna slide for us, right? We have died like Mo 3. They have a song called Outside, right? And basically in the music video, they make it seem like they got their lick back. You know what I'm saying? For their brother's death. And that's how the Most High son, Yahushua, right, who we know as Jesus Christ, he's gonna do to us, right? He's gonna come back to redeem us out of our captivity. That way, if you getting jumped in the park by a bunch of white folks, it's like your big brother's coming by and he just gonna mow everybody down and then bring you home safely, right? So it's like a Lion King. When Simba was caught, he was trapped in, surrounded by all the hyenas, and then all you see is Mufasa come by and he just throwing hyenas around. That's the same thing that Christ's gonna do. But listen, man, my number on there, we have Instagram, and YouTube, and Facebook, all that information, man. Check it out, man. All praise, all praises. Well, what's going on with y'all?
I'm just reading, bro.
You just reading? You find your ethnicity on here?
I'm Dutch Caribbean.
You Dutch Caribbean?
Yeah.
Okay. What island you from?
My mom's from Antigua and my dad's from St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
I was born in St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. Okay, cool. Do y'all those islands, right? Do they suffer from natural disasters like hurricanes, tsunamis, like Haiti and Dominican Republic? Right? You gonna get that?
I think it's our location by the equator, though. But
yeah, but watch this, right? It's something. Yeah, of course. The Bible. It's something more important about that,
okay.
Right? So, what are hurricanes called? What do people today call hurricanes?
They're female names.
Yeah, they call them names, but their title is the finger of God.
Okay.
Right, that's what they call it, the finger of God. Now, Haiti and with the island of Hispaniola, with Haiti and Dominican Republic, get destroyed by natural disasters. Right, Puerto Rico destroyed by natural disasters, but the Dutch Caribbeans, they don't really get destroyed by natural disasters. And here's why. Right, go ahead. So Genesis 49. That's Genesis 49. Okay, keep it.
Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 12. And of Benjamin,
Benjamin, right? So we believe that the people that you come from, Dutch Caribbeans, we believe that they descend from the tribe of Benjamin,
okay.
Right? Is it slot?
And what belief is this?
The Bible.
This is Christianity.
Not Christianity, because Christianity has taught us that we're not the children of God.
Of course not.
Right? Christianity has.
We were not made in the image that the white Jesus that they portrayed for us to be.
Well, the Bible was rewritten,
so what does Jesus look like according to the Bible?
Like me.
Revelation 1 and 14?
Like us.
Of course. Right? Revelation 1 and 14, Bible shop?
Skin of bronze.
You got some of the first people right here for sure.
Yeah.
You Sudanese?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Read that.
I'm glad he knew, yeah, because I was like...
I was on him like... Go ahead, bro.
And of Benjamin, he said, the beloved of the Lord shall dwell in safety by him.
So Benjamin is the beloved of the Lord, right? 14. You can start at 13.
Before we keep going, explain the Star of David for me, please.
Explain the Star of David,
please.
Right? Go to pomegranate.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna finish this one real quick,
Please,
and then
yeah,
I got you.
ahead.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
I love that.
Of Benjamin, he said, the beloved of the Lord shall dwell in safety by him.
Right. So Benjamin, right? Which tribe we believe you come from, right? You're gonna dwell in safety by the Lord. Right now, there's other prophecies that's going to happen to this tribe that gives us more indication that you come from that tribe, but it's speaking about how y'all don't get hit by natural disasters, right? You dwell in safety. There's a funny meme, and I was chilling on my bed or on my couch, and it's hilarious because I don't know what hurricane it was, but it was just like the country and a fake hurricane, and the country had a Jamaican accent, and it's like threatening the hurricane. Like, don't come over here.
Yeah,
don't come over here.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then it shrinks, and then it goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's because the finger of God doesn't hit y'all, because that's something that the Most High gave to y'all, a certain level of safety from natural disasters.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Do all of you guys have African descent?
Yeah, of course.
All of you from the, so what do you categorize yourself, being a descendant of a slave?
What do you mean? What do we? Well,
Are you an African American? Do you just
No.
consider you?
I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, right? In Hebrew, it's Yahawada, right? Yahawada ban Yasharallah, right? I'm from the son of. The top tribe, right? So I'll be from the tribe of Judah, the son of Israel, right? You could drop that. The lily.
It would be the land we stand on right now. There would be none of it unless our blood was shed.
Well, yeah, you a powerful brother. But no, I got your questions. The Star of David, and how do we break this curse in a sense that we're under, right? You got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 28, verse 33.
So a pomegranate's bud. Do you know what that looks like?
I'm from the islands. I know what pomegranate is
Right.
for sure.
Right. So the bud on it. When this, look up a pomegranate bud, Baba Gosha.
The seed in the middle or the bunch of
No.
spawns that you eat?
Yeah, of course. I love pomegranate. Boy,
Me
that
too.
thing is fire.
For sure.
People who eat and spit out the seed is crazy to me.
That's wild.
Crazy.
You're
crazy.
supposed to regenerate the seed.
Yeah.
Yo.
Come on, man.
You want it?
Listen. You got it?
Get me hip to the Star of David, though. Go ahead.
No, I got you. Right. So read that actually.
And beneath upon the hem of it, thou shalt make pomegranates.
This is speaking about the high priest of the children of Israel. And on the hem of his garment is what?
Make pomegranates of blue and of purple.
Right? Make pomegranates of blue and of purple. Right? That doesn't mean you have a pomegranate and make it purple. No, because pomegranates,
Already read.
you know what I'm saying? They have their color. You know what I'm saying? So it's an image of a pomegranate. But does that mean have an actual pomegranate on the hem of a high priest? It makes no sense. But watch this, right? This is the bud of a pomegranate. What does that look like? That right there? When you just look at it plainly,
Uvula, like goddamn.
like the Star of David. What you would know as the Star of David. Right? Do you have a picture?
top.
Yeah, the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the image. And we also put that on the temple. Now, how
And
many?
then why are pomegranates only found in tropical places where people of melanin are found?
Mm-hmm. So it just makes more of a correlation, right? The lily? Watch this.
Oh, like the flower? The lily?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all
Watch this.
sacred geometry.
Right. You know,
Yeah.
this is the no song. Go ahead.
This is 2nd
I know
Esdras
more.
5 and 23.
Right?
It said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth
Uh-huh.
and of all the trees thereof.
Right.
Thou hast chosen thee one only bond.
Right?
And of all the lands of the whole world.
Right. So all the lands of the whole world, go ahead.
Thou hast chosen thee one pit.
Right? One pit. That's speaking about the Garden of Eden.
Eden, which
right?
is after.
The Nile to the Euphrates, right? The most fertile place on earth, right? The Most High chose that because
Natural
that's
irrigation.
boom. You know what I'm saying? Just beautiful in the land, right? Go ahead.
And of all the flowers thereof.
Of all
one
the
lily.
flowers, he chose one lily, right? And that one lily was the same lily that he put on the high priest's garment that only the high priest wears, right? Nobody else is to walk around with that garment, right? The same way in his temple, there's lilies on the temple, right? We call it a lily. We don't call it a Star of David, right? Because the earliest depiction of a star is a Nebra sky disc, right? And it has the sun, the moon, and the star, and it's just a ball.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily boom, and that's that lily. And what does it resemble? The Star of David. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, we don't label it as a star, it's just a lily, because that's what it is, right? It's a dividing of mind when we say it's a Star of David. First of all, David didn't have a star. You know what I'm saying? That's not something, and this is David's star. It doesn't say that in the text.
How do y'all feel about Judaism in the whole?
Are you talking about the white folks over there?
All of it.
Them is bastards. Them is rats, right? Them is pestilence that has.
Fine, Juden.
Yeah.
Schweinen.
Yeah, brother, you a funny brother. I really fucks with you. But watch this, right? This is the temple, right? Go ahead.
1 Kings chapter 7 verse 22.
Uh-huh.
And upon the top of the pillars was lily work.
And upon the top of the pillars was lily work. What's that lily? That same lily that we see on our chest, right? Mine zipped up, right? But boom, that star of David. You know what I'm saying? So again, when you look at the earliest depictions of the stars, no star looks like this. There's no star that looks like this. The star that we did as a kid when it's like boom, 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 that's not a star, right? That's just some cartoon things. The same way when they say the devil is a red
Like
man.
the seed of life, the flower of life is a representation.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is very spiritual in his work, right? He does things for a specific reason. Just like the islands of the West Indies, excluding Puerto Rico, they don't suffer natural disasters for a spiritual reason. The Most High blessed y'all to not suffer that. But you guys do have other sufferings though. right? You got something that you want to bring up? Go ahead.
This is Luke 12 and 27. Bring it out.
Luke 2 and 30.
Consider the lilies how they grow. They toil not, they spin not.
Right.
And yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
Right. So again, it just speaks highly of a lily, right? Because this is the Most High's favorite flower on earth, right? Now your second.
The form of it shows the seed of life, the flower of life.
In my opinion,
showing sacred geometry.
In my opinion, history started, the recording of man's struggle started here.
Yeah.
Everything before then is a story that's told, repeated and repeated before. Until the true gold of earth, which is black skin, black reproduction, a black man was the same price as a brand new car nowadays in continental America at a time.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most precious material.
Everything before then is white manipulation, I feel like. I went to war at a young age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was 19, and I seen a lot of things that took me away from the embrace of the Lord, you know? And I gained a kind of like a strong distrust for organized religion, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes to Judaism this and that shit that's happening in Israel right now, at the end of the day, through slavery, through everything we've been through as melanated people, no one has tried to ever destroy us. No one has ever came to the conclusion that there is no place on this earth for black people. Throughout history, it's happened 3 times for the Jews.
Right.
The Romans, the Russians, and the Germans. And now again, the world is starting to realize what's the use of these people?
Right, you can't destroy us, right? There's no possible way that you could destroy us. Even Planned Parenthood is specifically for us.
Oh yeah.
Right, that we don't populate anymore because they can't reproduce like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have that capability of reproducing because that's one of our gifts.
That's
women.
crazy you say that too.
Yeah. We can produce any. I myself can produce any religion.
We all
or
come
not
from
religion,
it.
race.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The Egypt. All of them.
I don't know about all that.
The continental slave trade, 2.5 million slaves went to continental North America. 20 million went to Brazil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they mixed us a lot.
And
They
really
put us everywhere.
thought after Brazil got their independence that they could breed blackness out of the nation.
Right.
By giving Portuguese men passports and shit to come to Brazil to try to breed the blackness.
Right.
Now look at them. Some of the most beautiful people on earth. You can't.
Right. You can't get rid of us. But watch this, right? So you said, how do we break this curse that is upon us of that division of mind? Right? Because there is certain things just within the African Americans, it's called the Willie Lynch letter. Right? So where the dark-skinned blacks are now turned against the lighter-skinned blacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we still today, it's a joke, but sometimes it's still, it's more than a joke to us. Like we say, damn, you just nothing but a light-skinned ass nigga.
That's very true. But that's also who enslaved you as well. In the Americas, it was Anglo-Saxons, the British who enslaved people in the Northern Americas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that scene is beautiful, and then y'all are put in a position where you guys are idolized, and then like anything darker than that is seen, and then your community, your own people, like us black people, are looking down on you guys like you guys are any different than us.
Well, the British seen black flesh as money, regardless.
Yeah, that part.
There was no fetishization with black flesh in the British society.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in our black community.
Go to Leviticus
He's saying it's
16
regardless.
or 26
It's ever present
in the NLT Bible question. So watch this, right? How do we break this curse that was put on our people? This curse of subjugation, right? This curse of dividing.
Divide and conquer.
You know what I'm saying? How do we break this? You know what I'm saying? Watch, go ahead.
Baruch chapter 2 verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me,
right?
Because it is a stiff-necked people.
So the children of Israel,
stiff-necked people,
just the hard-headed people. You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy is second law. He had to beat it back in our heads, right? We're going over the law again because we're such a hard-headed people that we don't understand it the first time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to be repetitively taught these things. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you have a kid, you got to tell your kids 80 times to keep the door closed when they go outside, right? I'm dealing with that.
When they leave the room.
You know what I'm saying? The lights are always on. You know what I'm saying? If you go outside, just close the door. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard, but it's something that is showing that we're just a stiff-necked people. You know what I'm saying? Now, though they're innocent because they're just young, but it just goes to show, like, even in math, some people are just math experts. Cool. A lot of us, yeah, we're going to have to go run that back, sir, because I don't know what you're talking about.
When is our war here? When is our conflict here?
It's that spiritual.
They had it in the islands. They had it in Brazil. Fucking Krav Maga is an art form designed by slaves to defend themselves from the Portuguese slave master. When is our battle here?
I didn't know that.
When is our fight here?
Now.
When is it?
When
I got you.
When do we stand here? When do we
go to
the tyrancy of
you?
this?
Did you do that spiritual warfare video? I was gonna put them onto that. Watch this. Go ahead.
Back in this, bro.
Yeah, bro. Too. Right. Let me finish this real quick. Right.
It is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities,
in the land of our captivities, which we are in now, right? We were brought over here as slaves. Go ahead.
they shall remember themselves.
We're gonna remember who we are, right? Because
Who are we? Who are we though?
you and I will be Israelites, right? You'll be a Benjamite, I'll be a Judite, right? We have to remember who we come from, and it's not just the African American. A continent and a country, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just black because I'm not black, right? Y'all not black, right? Not the skin color of black. Now you pretty dark, but you're not the color of your shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's different. We're different shades of brown, right? You got dark brown, light brown, medium brown, super light brown.
Red niggas.
You know what I'm saying? So we come in a lot of different shades of brown. So we all go back to, you know, one spot, right? And we have to remember where we come from. That's the first place it starts, right? Because before I can hurt somebody, I have to think about it. But before we come from Israel.
Right.
Right? We come from the Lord himself, right? He has planted us a holy pit, which is what the brother read earlier, that fertile crescent.
Do you consider yourself American?
Not at all. Hell no.
No?
Hell no. Hell no.
So what about the 3 generations of African Americans who fought and died? World War I, World War II. Literally had to fight and shed blood for me to be able to be a black man and walk through the military and get my benefits and get this and that. I still feel like there's a disconnect between the core functions of this country, which are the black mechanics of it, and a disconnect. Just because there's dark history doesn't mean that we can't embrace in this, the red, white, and blue. There is no red.
To be honest, this country is shit without,
I have been the spear of this country before. There's nothing like a well-motivated black young soldier.
Yeah, I would say our ancestors didn't fight to be an American. They fought to be free. You know, saying from the hard bondages and subjugation. They didn't necessarily fight to be equal to the white man. Now, though Martin Luther King began to do his own thing, you know what I'm saying? They fought for a place of comfortability.
I have to second it. Just for the simple fact that World War II, there was segregation within the units, right? And literally, black soldiers weren't allowed to wear the same uniform as white soldiers in World War I.
Yeah.
We got there, we had to get sent to the French and all that bullshit. But do you know what unit fought deeper into Germany than any other unit for the whole 5-6 years of the war? The Harlem Hellfighters, a reservist unit from Harlem, New York, the only flesh from the what would you call it? The Allied branches of servicemen to cross the Rhine River.
You said the Harlem what?
The Harlem Hellfighters. Please look at it.
Yeah, I got to look that up. Can you write that down, Bob?
I don't know if they have a movie about it now. But the Harlem Hellfighters, literally a volunteer unit from New York, joined the army. General Patton, who was in charge of all U.S. forces in Europe, said, I don't want these niggas. Send them to the French. Literally made niggas put French uniforms on and fight with the French. They fought deeper into Germany than any other unit. So you mean to tell me that history is null and void? Is null and void because we
don't get taught that. We get taught what the white man did in the war and how great battles he fought.
Inform ourselves on that.
Just like y'all do right now.
Of course.
That's history.
Of course.
The person who writes history is the winner of the conflict. We are the winners of the fucking conflict.
Hey, you got a flyer, right? A flyer?
Flyer.
Like a little piece of paper?
Did they give it to me? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so listen, Tazarop, that's my number, right? Because you seem very knowledgeable in history. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So that you can tell me more about the history. You know what I'm saying? Because I never heard about the Harlem Hellfighters.
I have a strong disconnect with religion and myself because I've seen some stuff and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's maybe the man I am, but I know I don't look it, but I'm 30 now. You know what I'm saying? And I've been blessed in certain ways that I can't just be ignorant and say, ain't nothing out there, nigga. There's something. There's something, and there's a
I got you.
To my melanin and my aura, my spirit to this earth, and something bigger.
Yeah, of course.
But I got y'all's company. I ain't gonna hold niggas up longer. I'm just drunk.
Of course. Listen, man, it was a pleasure talking to you. What's your name, man?
Bro, I'm Roy, bro.
Roy?
Roy Ellington Hodge IV.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Roy
powerful.
Hodge IV was the son of a slave, and he was the first man in my family to be able to pick his own name. So I'm Roy Ellington Hodge IV.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, man. Hit my phone, man.
I got y'all.
Hit my phone, man.
Got
All
y'all.
praises.